Action.
Hi Jada, it's good to see you again. How have you been doing? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, tell me, have you had any more instances that we talked about? About kind of like your anger? Yeah. Tell me about it. What's the last time that you remember that kind of made you really angry?
Well, when I was going to Legos and I probably went to get something, they came and they broke it and played and messed us up and it took me out like 2 hours to remember
Yeah.
now.
Now I know how you like your Legos. You spend lots of time making your Lego creations, huh? Was it frustrating that they destroyed your Lego creations?
A lot.
A lot. Yeah. I could imagine. I think that would bother me too. So what happened? What did you do? How did you respond?
I yelled and ran, and I got in trouble.
Oh,
For no
you
exact
yelled at
reason.
them? You
For
yelled
no
at your
exact
sister?
reason.
You yelled at your sisters and you got in trouble. What happened when you got in trouble? Were you not allowed to do something or?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do my Legos for I'm saying one night.
One night, oh. So you couldn't play with your Legos again for the rest of that night?
Yeah.
Oh, that's frustrating, isn't it? Well, do you think that if we talked about maybe how you responded to how angry you get to your sisters, do you think that would help?
And
Maybe? It might help a little bit?
yeah.
Maybe if you responded differently, then you wouldn't have gotten in trouble and you could still play with your Legos, right? And maybe your sisters would have gotten in trouble instead. That would have been good, huh? What do you think about that? Well, why don't I talk about some ways that we can help you respond with your anger a little bit differently? And maybe we can talk about getting rid of that angry monster. What do you think? How's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Well, I want to show you something because he looks kind of strange, I know.
No, a person like
With
a
one
person
big eye.
a person from Mario.
A person from Mario. Yeah, it's a little different. I agree. He's a little strange looking, but he definitely looks mad and angry, right?
And
And crazy. Okay, so let's talk about some tips to get rid of the angry monster.
Oh.
So the first thing that I think that you could do, Jada, is next time when your sisters do that, instead of just yelling at them immediately, counting to 10 and take some deep breaths, right? Take a deep breath and then blow it out, right? So just calming yourself down before maybe you start yelling at them could help, maybe? Yeah? Okay. Or you can talk to an adult when you're parents first. So instead of yelling at them, you can go and talk to your mom or your dad and say, hey, look, I spent hours with my Legos and look what they did. And just explain the situation a little bit differently. Okay? I think you can distract yourself by doing something fun. So let's say
The fun thing is Legos.
the Legos. Well, what if you just said okay and just rebuild them? Because, I mean, let's be honest, it's probably going to happen again, right? You have two little sisters that aren't going away.
A bunch of times.
A bunch of times. No, I agree with you. Well, the last one I want to talk to you about is maybe just walking away. So before your anger kind of gets up to that level to where you can feel it rising in you, right? You just walk away and calm yourself down and take some deep breaths. What do you think about those things? Do you think that might be helpful?
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay. Well, this is what I want to do. I know our session is kind of near the end now, so let me just talk a little bit about what we talked about and recap, and then we'll see if you have any questions, and we'll go from there, okay? So you told me that since our last session that you've had another instance kind of where you had to get angry at your sisters because they destroyed your Legos. And then you yelled at them, which probably wasn't the best thing because then it ended up getting you into trouble and you couldn't do this one thing that you love to do, which is building your Lego creations. So what we talked about is maybe managing the anger a little bit differently next time and using some of those tips that we talked about right here to get rid of the angry monster, right? Okay, so do you have any questions for me? No? Okay. Well, do you think that this is something, if I gave you some homework, that you could try it?
No.
What?
No homework.
No homework? You don't like homework? How about just one little piece? Just
No.
try it one time.
Nope.
I think that'd be a good idea, right?
Unless it involves coloring.
Coloring? Well, you know what? That's a good idea because one of the tips of getting rid of the angry monster was what? Distracting yourself by doing
Legos.
something fun. And I know you're an artist, so that's a good idea, right? Okay. So how about this? Next time we meet, let's talk about if you have another instance to where your sisters make you angry, you distract yourself by coloring or doing something fun or calming down and taking some deep breaths. That sound good?
Mm-hmm.
What does that sound like? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah? Do you
Okay.
have any questions for me? No? Do you think it went okay? Yeah? Is everything okay? Okay, Jada. Well, thank you for coming in. Bye.